On April 24th at the Basilica of Old St. Patrick's Cathedral in Manhattan, the Higher Word Orchestra will be performing a Symphony of the Resurrection. The celebration is called Rise Again, elevating body and soul through music. Take a look.
When we bow our heads, lift our heads in song.
And joining us now from Manhattan is the conductor of the Higher Word Orchestra, Jacob Beranek, and the orchestra's music director, Christa Dalmazio. Christa, Jacob, thank you so much for joining us.
Great to be here. Thank you.
So glad we can talk about the symphony, which we're going to do in 2 seconds. First of all, Christa and Jacob, I barely touched the surface on what you guys do. You're amazing musicians. If you could just share with our viewers a little bit more about your careers, your ministries as Catholic musicians. And Jacob, we'll start with you.
Certainly. So I actually am a convert to the Catholic faith. I was raised Lutheran, and so had a great grounding in the Bible and music, but joined the Catholic Church a couple years ago, and so that has just opened up a really transformative part of my life and really opened up a new angle of my music. I'm getting my doctorate in composition at the Juilliard School right now, where I also got my master's. So I'm a composer first and foremost. I write orchestra music, choir music, everything in between. But increasingly, of course, now I see myself really as a Catholic musician trying to write great Catholic sacred music and write instrumental music that is dedicated to the glory of God and the Catholic Church, but of course as a conductor with Higher Word as well, performing the music of Catholic composers.
Yeah.
And hopefully some research down the road too.
So great. Wow. That's what I said. You are so busy. You are performing and composing and also studying at the same time. Cannot be easy. Christa, how about you?
I am a Catholic Church music director. I've been a cradle Catholic and have grown up in this beautiful faith tradition that and the music has drawn me closer to my faith through sacred music performing and classical music performing, because I'm currently doing a doctorate in musical arts at Manhattan School of Music in vocal performance. So through this classical music and sacred music, I have really been drawn to the storytelling and touching people with objective beauty. And that tends to draw me closer to my faith as well. So being able to share through intellectual feeding through word and through beautiful music, this is really involved in the ministry of evangelization in my life as well. So I teach, I perform, and I love being involved in the Higher Word organization as well.
You also play the piano, organ, harp, viola, violin, just a couple of things, just a few things that you are doing. And just talk to us right now about the orchestra itself, Christa, Higher Word Orchestra. Tell our viewers all about that, what that is.
Yeah, so our founder, Spencer McIntosh, set out with this mission to really feed people through the intellect with beautiful storytelling through our faith and through a component of beautiful music. And so the events began in this way with Father Graby mostly giving words about our message for the season, liturgical season. And then there's a beautiful music component to the events. And so he brought me in to help manage the orchestra and the choir and to bring music together through fellowship and community building as well. And through our events, we seek to feed people's hearts and their souls and to leave a lasting impact of beauty to show facets of God through objectively beautiful music.
And so excited about the next concert, which is Rise Up, Symphony of Resurrection. And Jacob, tell us all about that.
Yeah, this is going to be our biggest orchestra offering so far. We had quite a great success in October, at St. Anthony of Padua. Packed the church, which was amazing. And now at Old St. Patrick's, it's going to be an even larger orchestra and a choir. So we're going to have a choir of about 20 people and an orchestra of about 50. And we're performing the music exclusively of Catholic composers. So we start with an ancient chant, and then we will have a piece by Monteverdi, who was an Italian composer, also became a priest, Vivaldi, another Italian composer who became a priest, as well as Haydn and Mozart and Beethoven, and Liszt as well, often known for his piano music, but he became a a Franciscan tertiary late in life, and also wrote orchestral music. So we have quite a wide ranging of offerings, but I'll also be speaking about the composers and the pieces in between each segment of the performance. In addition to all this, Christa is going to be guest conducting 3 Renaissance choral pieces as well. So you're going to get the whole spectrum, about 1,000 years of music, I think, in 2 hours.
Oh, wow. I'm going to start with you, Jacob, and then go to Christa on this one. Just the experience of being in the Basilica and performing the symphony.
Oh, it's amazing. It's such a historic place. It's awe-inspiring to be at Old St. Patrick's. The St. Patrick's before St. Patrick's. Everybody knows the current St. Patrick's, but to go back to this older church right in the heart of Little Italy, it's just amazing. The acoustics are wonderful. It's a beautiful space, and we're very, very grateful to Old St. Patrick's for opening up their beautiful church to us.
And Christa, you have to be so excited about that too.
Yes, what I really found is that creating an atmosphere and being in the space as a performer or an audience member, when you're in a place of beauty, producing beautiful music and creating an atmosphere with lighting and the whole atmosphere of beauty, your heart is really elevated and drawn up to, why am I feeling this way? Why am I being impacted by this? And so in the space of Old St. Patrick's Cathedral, one of the most beautiful churches in Manhattan, the impact of the music and the words that we're going to be sharing will be really lasting and more impactful. So it's such a blessing to be doing the concert at this church.
It is. I mean, it's got to be so special. I just walked in last year for the first time, and I was just in awe walking into the empty basilica. So I can't imagine that music, the acoustics in there and how beautiful this is going to be. Now,